Welcome back to more Sonic.
Oh, 6.
Or,
This would be Sonic of the 2006 variety, and I'm staying with the Simpsons trope of doing as many Simpsons voices as I can. And not in mint condition.
I sense Sonic's presence here. Call it my girlish intuition.
I would like to call it Stalker's intuition.
What am I doing?
I don't know, Silver. What are you doing?
Sorry. As soon as I find Sonic, I'll help you find who you're looking for, Silver.
Again, telekinetic hedgehog who could just make her explode.
This looks so beautiful.
What? You mean this desert?
Everything is so great here, isn't it? The sky is gorgeous and everyone's happy.
we live in a carefree world where everything is good.
Let's go. I'll help you find who you're looking for.
See, now in this part of the game, we have to point out that Silver's a good guy.
Of course he's a good guy. You didn't have any implication he wasn't?
Well, when you fought Sonic.
Okay,
you
yeah,
had...
during Sonic's storyline, but...
Anybody who fights Sonic is a villain, okay? It's just the way that we're hardwired to think of it. Anybody who fights against Mario is the bad guy.
Just you wait, Iblis Trigger.
This level's full of bullshit.
Iblis Trigger. I'm just going to point out, he's going to have a very upset Amy Rose when he finds out who Sonic is. Because when he actually tries to fight him, Amy's going to step in and say, "No, you can't do that." Boom.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Wait.
What?
You have to throw the bomb like you're throwing a freaking bouquet at a wedding?
Not now.
Fuck me, come on.
Just you wait, Iblis
I think I liked his
Trigger.
better. Not now.
Well, what did you expect, though?
They literally have to go backwards and throw it like the freaking bouquet at a wedding. Why not aim yourself at them and throw it?
Come on.
I'm telling you guys, these guys would suck at NBA Jam. Of course. Now, that's one of the things I'm trying to figure out. So, he gets shot, and he only loses a ring.
Right.
Whereas Sonic, like, loses all his freaking rings. What makes Silver so different in this regard?
Nothing. Both act the same way. The Vulcan cannon only chips your rings away. Missiles, though, will make you lose all your rings.
Okay. I'm still wary on that, but... Oh my gosh, are we really gonna have to play Psychic Pool?
Yep. Welcome to Psychic Billiards.
Oh! Oh! So at this point I can pull out my Tommy joke of 8-ball! Quarter pocket!
Well, thank you. You notice these balls have little numbers on them. Basically, they reach 0, they all explode.
Oh!
And you have to do it all over again. It doesn't count as a death, the balls just come back, but it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, don't talk. Let's get them so they don't explode.
Shit, this one's already at 1. Go on, go on!
Go it! Yay! Okay,
Okay.
so we have to do billiards again.
Yes, we'll have to do billiards again.
Oh!
Actually, there is actually a whole room where you have to basically get these balls across, get one billiard ball. I don't know if it's one or more, I can't remember now. Basically, you have to get it across this maze of pits. Now, fortunately, there's a glitch to let me bypass it.
Do we have the necessary item and all that?
Yeah.
Great! What was that?
There should be a
It's
switch
a
somewhere.
psychic regen.
Oh, that's nice. Except we just got busted. I'm kind of surprised with all these bottomless pits in this game, you actually came across a bottomless pit that didn't kill you.
Well, oh yeah, that's because this is not bottomless pit here.
No, but I wouldn't have been surprised if sand was just like, no!
Yeah, I can see why you'd think that.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, silver one. No! Okay, more big bots.
I like big bots.
And you cannot lie?
Much as I hate to bring up that song ever.
Well, now that you brought it up, now I can go into Godzilla jokes! Because remember, Japan thought that the new Godzilla was too fat.
Okay, apparently no they didn't. That just got reported by a bunch of people who mistakenly thought it came from a journalistic source when really it came from...
And while you were explaining that, Amy let Silver die.
Basically, yeah, that happens. Oh yeah, this is all bottomless pit here.
Well, then Silver's screwed, isn't he?
Okay, it opens. So basically, the whole Japanese think Godzilla's too fat is the case of journalism at its worst, where they don't bother to actually research, because nobody actually said that. It just came from a snarky remark from a 2-channel forum.
I'm sorry, but I love the fact that you said it was poor journalism at work. That would make sense. I still love the line, though. You know, that apparently Godzilla was too fat. And I especially like the jokes that I kept on hearing was, I like big butts and I cannot lie. Because you other brothers can't deny.
I'm trying to show off this little... Amy's got this bizarro technique where she goes invisible for some reason. But
okay.
I can't seem to activate it.
Wow, she has... Okay, I was complimenting her in Sonic Adventure. Her gameplay has certainly devolved since then.
Yeah, her game sucks here. Though she has a pretty nifty double jump. No!
You mean the one that sacrifices Silver?
Come on.
I'm sorry, but I can't help but notice, like, right as you press the button, no!
Everybody does that in this game. Tails does it. Blaze does it.
So basically, like I said, you're sacrificing their lives to save your own.
Of course.
Sonic 06, because we can't be douches anywhere else.
Of course, it gives you no momentum in that double jump.
No, I'm not seeing that at all.
You pretty much stay in place.
Alright! Oh
Okay.
wow, spikes apparently don't hurt her.
They do. I just got... Again, bad programming saves the day.
Wow. This is one of those moments where it makes you just wonder, did anybody make the developers play this game? Like, did they just leave it to the testers, or did the developers actually play when there was a new build?
Radical!
I'm honestly very curious. I would like to see a programmer that says, yes, I played all the stuff that I developed. But I was the only one that ever did. Everybody else took a coffee break. What else am I supposed to take from that?
See, I got hit there. Shitty hit detection.
Well, again, bad programming. And people might be wondering when we're actually going to let off about the bad programming and the bad quality assurance and the bad testing and all that.
When the game gets...
Never. No, I'm serious. Like, the Shadow campaign could be significantly improved. I'm never going to let this go. Because it's still 2/3 of a game that is just... It feels very unfinished. It feels very alpha client.
I'd say more beta, honestly.
No, this is, like, late alpha, pre-beta.
No,
is what it is.
It's got more polish than that. Come on.
Then why is the gameplay busted? Beta client is like ironing out the gameplay. If you don't have the gameplay ironed out to the point where like certain hits don't actually hurt your character or whatever, that's alpha stuff. That's stuff that bug glitches need to take care of, or that bug teams need to detect.
Alpha is like super early.
Start by getting rid of them.
I'm still going with it. There's still points in these levels and in design that feel alpha. That feel like they could have been done completely, but weren't. That's why I'm compromising with you. I'm saying it's late alpha, pre-beta. But that's the most that I will give as far as compliments here.
Because, I mean, even this has features that were dummied out or just never implemented. Like, there's... Like, there was going to be a day-night cycle. And it was
which got later implemented in Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah. And the day-night cycle was shown in, like, an E3 demo.
That would have been fine if the rest just didn't feel broken. It actually would have been funny if, like, you know, the way that they design things is that at night everything just dies with one hit. They were like, you'd rig the levels so you were always playing at night. Now, actually, one thing that I'm going to bring up, because I know somebody's going to ask at some point. We're playing Sonic 06.
Yeah.
Does that mean we're going to go into some of the other Sonic games that we would consider bad? Okay, so like, for example, some of the ones that get brought up to me are Sonic Unleashed, or the Secret of the Rings games, or stuff like that. At the moment, our list does not include them.
Mm-hmm. Not really.
Not at the moment. We may amend that. I don't know. You and I have always kind of been back and forth on it, whether or not to do it. I am on the fence of not, just because I'd much rather live the positive aspects of Sonic. And where I don't have a problem with Secret of the Rings, it's a motion control game and just feels clunky in some places.
Yeah.
So, sorry guys, I'm not trying to disappoint, but I don't think we will. So I'm just going to brace you for that, and then if we decide to do it, like we kind of trolled you for this, then you'll see it.
If you really want a good LP of Sonic Unleashed, Clement just did both the Xbox and the Wii version.
Yes. So at that point, I mean, there are other resources. We're not trying to, like, weasel our way out of this, but, you know, when we designed this, and I might be speaking for myself, when we designed this LP series, it was just, we wanted to do the Sonic games that we loved, and we were going to do Sonic 06, spoiler alert, we were going to do it, just because Alex wanted me to feel his pain.
Well,
he's going to regret that later.
Yeah, I kind of joke with that, honestly, but part of it is I do want to show the whole dark aspect of how far Sonic had to fall before he got back up again.
Yeah, because at this point, you know, the more redeeming games are the games that came after this, where I think Sega had to learn a legit hard lesson about themselves. You know, if this was the games that they were going to be delivering on new consoles, that alone proved that they shouldn't be console makers. Okay? That's my opinion. You guys can not like it if you want, but that's my viewpoint.
There are people who defend this game for reasons I'll never understand.
Well, you to some extent defend it.
Yeah,
you know,
because mostly because it has a lot of good ideas to it. It just is all squandered.
And it's one of those points where I get that, okay? It's got some redeemable qualities. But where I'm willing to forgive a company that's just barely getting off the ground doing that, this is Sega. This is Sonic Team. This is their coveted franchise.
Oh, by the way, this is the billiard ball room that I have to do, but I'm not going to do it.
I mean, the way you have to look at this, guys, is that this is Sega's Mario, and therefore held into the highest esteems, gets the best developers, etc., etc. So the fact that a game like this exists tells you how far Sega fell.
Let's see. Hopefully I can do this.
I will personally say that Sega has learned its lessons, because I've played Lost World and Sonic Generations and love them, but it had to have this turd come out for them to realize. And people might be saying, well, Mario's had some turds too.
Most of those were done by other people.
Most of them were done by other companies, okay? Most of them were done as educational games or Philips. So I don't really count them. Are there bad Mario games in the canon? Sure.
Come on.
You know, there are debates like when games like Sunshine come out and whether or not they're good. I personally think Sunshine, Galaxy, all the 3D iterations are good. Some people think that the new Mario Brothers series sucks. I disagree with you. I think it brings back a lot of what the retro gamers wanted.
Shit, I can't seem to do this.
Are you supposed to be breaking a door?
I'm trying to glitch through it, so I don't have to do the stupid puzzle.
Oh my gosh, did we actually get a glitch fix? Sega did their job?
Hard to believe, but it looks like it, because I'm not clipping through this door. God
Wow.
damn it!
Maybe only Xbox version has it.
It could be so. Ow, fuck. Now I gotta do this goddamn puzzle. And by the way, all
I'm
these
sorry.
bottomless pits that will kill you and take a life. No, they won't just take you back to the start. No, they'll kill you and take your life. So now I gotta do this whole godforsaken puzzle.
I'm sorry, Alex. I'm a Sony fan.
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over there.
Okay.
I can't remember how long it took me the first time. I don't remember it taking me very long, but I really don't remember. I've seen blind Let's Players take up to like maybe 40 minutes to do this.
Yeah. Well, in other words, I should have brought a book, is what you're saying?
Yeah, probably should have. No.
And there
no! Jeez. Somebody thought this was such a good idea.
Well, that would be Sonic Team.
Hey guys, let's put in a billiard ball puzzle. Remember all those? Ugh, that didn't work out too well. Unfortunately, you hit it too hard, knocks the counter down more.
Wow, yeah. Is that 1 now?
I think it's 7.
Okay, I was gonna say, that's pretty far for it to fall all the way from 9 to 1. But
Wouldn't
no,
be
that's...
so bad if no.
that's a 1!
Yeah, it was 1. Wouldn't be so bad if you could actually.
Why are we going near the bomb that's going to explode?
It doesn't hurt you. Even if it did, I have rings. Like,
Okay.
it wouldn't be so bad if I could just, like, roll it or control it, but it's all just a matter of pushing.
Or, like, telekinetically, like you are supposed to have powers for, telekinetically move it over to where it needs to go.
Yeah.
So I guess the lock will
We've
open
seen
if I
him
put
lift
that-
objects bigger than this. This would not be a stretch to say, yes, he can telekinetically lift this.
But the powers of plot prevent me.
The power of plot compels you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, who made that joke?
That was from The Exorcist. Well, no. I
No.
don't know. Yeah,
I think
don't know who
that was a
made
guy. That was a that guy producer that made that joke. The power of plot compels you.
I have no idea then.
I want to say Nostalgia Critic, but I don't think Doug made that joke.
I can't say I remember him doing so either.
Speaking of which, I'm actually going to admit this because it's just made me laugh a little bit. So I've been watching stuff from Brad Jones, and Alex has always kind of pointed me in opposite directions with it because it's Cinema Snob. And yes, he does review porn, and it sucks, but,
Yeah.
you know, because I think he's... I actually enjoy, like, the midnight screening reviews.
Yeah.
And,
And like when he just takes on a kind of almost obscure movie.
yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Dang it. But I've also been enjoying the Brad Tries segments, where he, like, tries obscure hot sauces, or he tries, like, 30-year-old drinks. More recently, he's been trying, like, a bunch of fast food. So, like, for example, when Taco Bell came out with a whole breakfast menu, he went to Taco Bell and got every item and tested it and tasted it.
Wow.
Like recently, he did the Taco Bell breakfast and the you remember the Domino's chicken specialties they now do?
Mm-hmm.
He did that. And then, of course, the other one was the infamous KFC Double Down.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's one of those times where I will say, Brad, you poor soul. And I love it, because some of the comments now are just like, you're just a shill of fast food now. Like, dude, he's trying stuff that nobody else would dare try, and he's even admitting this would be stuff that he'd try. You know? He'd be the guy that goes in drunk to the KFC and gets a double down. In fact, one of the things that he even opens up with every one of these things is his favorite restaurant is White Castle.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been told about White Castle
because it's really like a New York thing.
Yes. We don't have a White Castle here, but I've been told to avoid the crap out of White Castle.
Really? I always hear people love it, so...
No, the only person that I've ever say anything positive was Brad.
Mm-hmm.
White Castle is like the worst place to go if you're looking for a burger place. You would much rather go to, you know, McDonald's or whatever. It varies from person to person. But, you know, he's taking these things on, and he's even admitting, you know, when he saw that on the menu, it brought out his inner White Castle. And I love, actually, some of the reactions that he gets. Like, for example, he tried the, I don't know if you knew this, but, like, Japan started up a whole campaign to do Pepsi-flavored Cheetos and Mountain Dew-flavored Cheetos.
Cool.
And he even admits in the video they're sickly sweet tasting. I'm like, of course they would be, but you know gamers would buy them in the States.
I seriously wouldn't mind trying to blend myself.
You will try it at least once. There will be people who will hardcore buy that crap.
Yeah.
And so it amazed me, and I'm like, when I saw that and it was only Japan, I'm like, why? Why isn't that a US thing?
I am amazed it's not.
Or the even better, like, if you've seen the recent Haribo came out with the sugar-free gummy bears, which taste horrible.
Of course they do. I'm sure they do.
And so Brad took it a step further. He couldn't get the Haribo product, so he went off and got a knockoff brand. And, oh man, it was painful watching him eat it.
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball...
Just kind of painful, like this. Like this right now.
This is such bullshit.
Wow.
Oh, wow, okay.
Good luck was on Alex's side, except for the countdown still going off.
Like, I've gotten actually fairly close on now, like 2
Yeah,
occasions.
you've gotten close.
But either it rolls in the way I can't control it, or I lose, or it goes down too far. What?
Oh!
And the box... Yeah, there's really no way to manipulate the boxes to help you.
No.
As much as you think you would. That would only make sense, but...
No, it looks like gravity actually works in this case. Unlike the rest of this game.
Sorry, don't mean to keep hitting that stupid question mark. It's just the way I run.
It's the way I roll.
They see me rolling. And
They hate it.
Sonic Team, next time you want to make a puzzle, please go to Valve for a few lessons.
Valve or Nintendo, for crying out loud. No, they'll never go to Nintendo, and they'll never go to Valve. They're Sega. They've been there for forever.
Well, they still do partnerships with Nintendo for games and stuff.
Yes, they do. I mean, you know, that's how Nintendo acquired Platinum Games. So now Bayonetta is strictly Nintendo. And for the record, I'm totally excited by that. I know other people aren't, but I have no problem with a just Nintendo Bayonetta. Mainly because I want to see console exclusivity in this generation.
Yeah, we could use a few more exclusives.
You know, Killer Instinct is exclusive to Xbox One, and Bayonetta is exclusive to, you know, Mario's exclusive to Nintendo. Sony doesn't really have that. Well, they do with Uncharted. And Uncharted will come back and be that way. Yeah, you keep on hitting these near misses and I'm about ready to scream. It looks like every time you hit it,
Every time I hit it, yeah.
it knocks down the countdown.
It does, and there's really not... And it goes down by itself, too, so it's kind of a lose-lose situation, period. So...
Wow, yeah.
'Cause-
Now I really wish we could have made that glitch work.
I can't believe it doesn't work. I thought it would work, but maybe it only does work on the... And it rolls before I can actually get enough power to hit it!
Alright, give me it really quick. This is one of those things that Drak has to try, because this can't be as bad as it's looking. Okay, Drak is behind the helm now. So how do I push it? Just press X?
Yeah, X and... No, actually, square, probably.
Okay.
Alright.
And if Drak can do it, then Drak gets a cookie.
We'll get more than a cookie.
I get my sweet vengeance?
Unfortunately. Because he'll get to rub it in my face.